It's a time when you championed an idea, let's say that was risky, but you knew it was right for the business and it paid off.
The biggest one, when I pitched the idea of building out an emerging markets organization, which is essentially SMB, it was lower end of the market. It was one that nobody was specializing in, segmented low in the revenue band. And people just use those as opportunistic deals that would pop up if somebody got some venture money, but there was nobody hunting in that space as a full-time job. And I thought it would be more effective to get a specialized organization that was focused on it, that was leaner, like a merging of an inside sales function in a field sales function, so that we could take cost out of the business with the coverage model, but we could have hyper focus and specialists that were used to selling into venture-backed startups. I pitched it not with a thought that I would ever have anything to do with it. I just thought it was a smarter way to go to market where it could save the company money and actually grow faster with the specialization. So I pitched it, and my excitement around the pitch was that I felt like an innovator. I'm like, hey, I have this idea. I want to sell it and see if somebody else that could make it happen thinks it's a good idea. So I brought it forward, and I had a few slides, marker and a whiteboard, and basically showed the org design, showed the quota allocation, what the rules of engagement would be between existing orgs. And the person I pitched it to was essentially the acting COO for North America for sales. And he had this smirk on his face. And at the end of our meeting, I'm just at a loss on one thing, Dan. And I'm like, what's that? I don't understand how this helps you. I'm like, what do you mean? What's in it for you if we move to this org? I'm like, I don't know if there's anything in it for me. I just think it's a better way to grow the business, get specialization in this market. He just nodded. Unbeknownst to me, he brought it to his boss, who was running North American sales at the time, Keith Block. And Keith liked the idea. So he wanted me to pitch it to Keith. I pitched it to Keith. I think it was like 2 or 3 months later, I got tapped on the shoulder and invited to interview for a much, much bigger job that I never thought I'd be invited to interview for. And that led to a really big promotion, a lot more responsibility. You and I worked together for years after that. And it was just great for the business. It was great for a lot of people that were in and around me and their careers. And if I look back on it, I'm mostly proud of the fact that I brought an idea forward.